Hi, my name is Stephanie Bishop and welcome to Bishop's Threads. Today's video is 5 tips and tricks for bulk bag thrifting. This is also the start of a new series we're doing, which shows how thrifting helps you in your business, in your thread business, your home goods business, your arts and craft business, crocheting, knitting, whatever. So thrift stores have home goods sections, and what they do with general crafting stuff is they tend to put it all into one bag and then weigh it. So you get a 1 pound bag or a 2 pound bag, and usually it's like $5 a pound, basically. So we picked up in a thrift store yesterday this really, a 2 pound bag, a really cool haul of all of the stuff in front of me. We paid $9.99 for the bag, so $10. So that's our starting investment for this series. And in the next couple of weeks, we'll show you what we create with these things and how much money we make from our $10 investment. Let's start off and talk about thrift stores themselves. A lot of people go to the bigger thrift stores thinking they're better, but there are a lot of small thrift stores throughout America that are very cool. They're not antique stores, they're straight up thrift stores, and they generally connect themselves to a nonprofit organization to raise money for a homeless center or an animal rescue. Today's haul came from a small thrift store in Bend, Oregon that benefits at-risk youth. So we're super happy we're able to help them, and they're helping us. Now, I just don't think we necessarily would have found the haul that we found, because today's haul is super special. I don't think we would have found it necessarily in a big bulk Goodwill or St. Minnie's or whatever big giant thrift store we have out there. This particular haul is old. A lot of these products are vintage, and the thing about it is you're just looking at a bag, so you have to decide in a split second if the bag is worth it for you or has anything that you can use to make money. And so this is why I chose this particular bag. So first I look for labels. Anything that's still in the packaging is valuable, especially in like a vintage run, because we can put these up on our eBay channel and up on our Etsy store as a vintage product. And so a lot of times when I get things that are like this that are still in the package, 15 cents. I like to look them up and see if they would be better on our Etsy shop or our eBay, which, by the way, we have both. And in the coming weeks, we will definitely be highlighting some of the things we do over on those two channels. Definitely worth checking out. For this haul, I got all of these vintage things, and we looked them up, and they are worth it, worth money. They're from the 70s. 2 yards for 37 cents of lace trims. Very cool. So again, check those out on our Etsy later. So I did really well looking for the labels and looking for stuff that was still in the package, because it's always more valuable if you have stuff that's still in the package. Our next tip is okay, so what's the ratio to yarn and other stuff? My particular business is mainly crochet and knitting, and so I am very committed to the thread arts. So when I'm looking for this bag, I'm specifically looking for thread or cord or yarn or whatever you want to call it. And so in this particular bag, this is what caught my eye. I saw all of this crochet thread and immediately thought, all of this is perfect for earrings, jewelry, some of the tiny items that we make. I'm super excited, and especially like these right here that they're sparkly. They have this is mauve with a little sparkle in it. And we have silver and gold sparkle and this black thread. But look how cool this is. This is from JP Coats. It's 100 yards of size 3 yarn. That's so cool, right? So I cannot wait to make a bunch of items out of this, but that's how I found it. This is why I chose this one, was for this. I got so much other cool stuff in it though. But back to the tips. So what you want to do though is you want to look for the yarn that you want in proportion to the other stuff, because the other stuff you can either keep to use or you can give it away. So that's what we do with like stuff like this. We go ahead and put that right back into the thrift pile and put it back into the thrift store, because you know we got good karma with this. We want to keep the thrifting karma going. There's somebody out there that's going to find this and be just as excited about it as I was finding all of this. So your next tip is to look for defects, look for discoloration, look for anything, you know, chewed, frayed edges, anything that would make you think the yarn or the material wasn't stored correctly. Another tip, I sniff the bag. I know that sounds crazy. We're in a thrift store smelling the bag, but you sniff the bag, because if you know they happen to live in an environment where they had a heavy smoker, or they were a heavy smoker, you're gonna smell it in the yarn because they smoked in the house. You know, I don't want any of our Bishop's Threads clients to receive our products smelling like tobacco, so I smell the bag. I look for breaks in the thread, any signs of moths, because you know a moth will take out your entire thread, just like that. So we sniff the bags, and then the next one is look for the textures and the colors. So the sparkles in this caught my eye. The silver here, this caught my eye. The gold cord caught my eye. The tiny threads caught my eye. So this is a little side note. This was inside. This is an unfinished product from whoever's yarn stash this was in the first place. And this is just super exciting to me, because this was another woman who loved, or man, but probably woman, who loved to crochet and did this delicate, beautiful, lacy stuff. And I ended up with it. I think that is so cool. You just can't get that if you go into a Michael's or whatever. You just can't get that. So, side note, I look for yarns that have sort of exotic textures and colors to them, because those are probably going to come from a really expensive yarn store versus something from just Joann or Michael's. I do love Joann and Michael's yarn, but I do try to find inexpensive ways to acquire specialty yarns, and this is the best way to do it, absolutely, hands down. So that's it. For this haul right here, we got lucky, and because you never know how old this stuff is, really. But we have a receipt that was in one of the little crochet things, and it says August 6th, 1975. So I love this. I think this is so amazing and cool. And so we're going to keep a couple of these like vintage laces to incorporate into our little bags and our bathing suits. 2 zippers in the not even used in the original packaging. I could probably thrift these, but I would rather use them in our big bags, so look for those later. I decided to keep the black and white ribbon because, hello, black and white ribbon. But this stuff I'm going to get rid of. So we'll put that back into the thrift and send it off into the universe. And so yeah, I'm just super excited about all of this, and look for our videos coming up that show what products we make with these. Look out for our earrings, and we'll continue to update you and show you how much money we actually make from the $9.99 that we originally spent. And if you have any thrifting ideas, or if you have any good thrifting stories yourself, please put them in the comment below. Please subscribe and like our channel and hit that notification bell, so when the videos come up, and you can follow the story. And we hope you have a very happy and productive day. Happy hooking.